When you need it, extraction is ready.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Leonardo Triple G, this time with another Warframe video. Now, I recently acquired the deluxe skin for Excalibur called the Zatos skin. I call him the Zatoscalibur, and oh my god, he looks just so good! He looks so good! And I really enjoy Excalibur, you know? He's just too much of an offensive frame to use in long run missions, you know? In endless missions, he's just too offensive, you know? He doesn't have a real menu of abilities for CC and to buff himself or anything like that, but he is a very expensive frame. So I was waiting for the perfect mission just to do an endless mission with him and just him. So the Kuba endless mission appeared. I think it was a gift for Lotus. I think it was a gift for Lotus. It was an alert, whatever. It was half an hour in the Kuba Fortune. I said, okay, that's it. I'm going to use him there. I also have a skin for the Tatsu, the two-headed Nikana. I can't remember the name, but it was one of those things that were dropped. I think it was in the first night wave or something, and it looks amazing on him with a combination of the two. So, you know, I just wanted to look at him for 30 minutes. That's it. That's why I know it. And, you know, he is a lot of fun to play with. He is a lot of fun to look at now. You know, I really think that, you know, people talk about reworking Valwen, reworking Ember, reworking Mirage, reworking, I know, all these reworks to several frames, which is fine. I think many of them actually need them. But Excalibur has remained the poster boy for Warframe forever. He hasn't had any kind of a work on it, except a nerf for its Exalted Blade, which I think was a big mistake. The Javelins don't have punch through. The Exalted Blade now has decay over range, decay damage over range. It doesn't have punch through, and I think, you know, if they're going to rework something, especially now with a new war and you know, Warframe is going through this big change this year, I think they should include something, you know, something unique, something that give him more survivability, to make him a good frame. Not an excellent frame. It doesn't have to be an excellent frame, but a good frame to use in endless missions, because he's really a lot of fun to use. You know, he really is a lot of fun to use. So in the Core Fortress, because he doesn't have that kind of, you know, he doesn't have a boost in armor or shield or something like that. I use the Spectre. I use the Spectre for Harrow, and Harrow does give us a little bit of leeway, because, you know, he can put us invincible and also boost our critical attacks. So yeah, I used it. I had to, or else I wouldn't make it. And you can see in the footage, once the Spectre disappears, you know, it gets defeated, I die a lot more. But you know, it's fun. It's fun to use Excalibur. I just think that he needs a little bit of something. Nothing. Just imagine a rework for him that would make him so good, like this skin looks on him. You know, just imagine that. I think it would be a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun playing with him from time to time. You know, I think every 6 months, or at least once a time a year, I just play with him for like a week in some way or form, because he is a lot of fun. But of course, he's not very useful in long-term missions, in endless missions, especially high-rank missions. So yeah, I decided to challenge myself to do this one just with him, and I did, and I had a lot of fun, man. I really do. I had fun with him. I also love looking at him. Oh my god, just look at that skin, it looks amazing. The build I use at the end of the video. Just this tip right away. I forgot to use one of his builds that I used to use, which is when I use blind, you can do finishers to enemies, and if you have the arcane trickery, he goes invisible. So that is very useful. You know, it's one of those builds that because I play with him once every 6 months, I just forgot. But I think it probably have worked better if I used it. Someone reminded me of this after I did the video, but hey, you've been warned. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please like and subscribe, and as always, have a great game, guys.
Well, well, well. If y'all ain't my favorite brand of free-range lunatic.